We had Joanna in here not too long ago.
Yeah.
She seems to be in a much better place today than
Good.
she was yesterday. How much of a relief is that on your end?
Oh, it's an amazing relief. You know, like I said, I have faith in Joanna. She's always been very professional. She's never missed weight before, and honestly, it's probably just a moment of weakness, you know, that came out and to the media, and then you know when the media catches on to something, everybody wants to know what's going on, and I'm hoping that it's just you know something that got blown out of proportion, and that we can both make weight tomorrow morning and fight.
And you've been waiting for an opportunity like this for a long time, I know, and you put together the wins to get here. Just how much are you relishing this moment?
Besides the fact that all this craziness has happened, it's an amazing journey, really, and you know, being able to be mentally sound and focused in on my objective, which is to win the fight on Saturday, has made everything that much more easy, because I have an objective, and that's all I need to focus on.
And maybe upset is not the right word, but you weren't really happy with, obviously, with the news that came out, because you prepared for this moment for so long, right?
Yeah.
Now that we're a little removed from that, and you know it's not that fresh, do you feel a little better about the situation?
I do, you know, and again, like I said, my focus is for Saturday. You know, I signed the contract to fight Joanna for a 5-round bout here in Tampa, at the max weight of 116 pounds, and that's what I intend to do. All I can really do is focus on what's inside of my control.
And a lot has obviously been made about her weight, but I wonder how's your weight going?
I'm right on schedule for a very good, healthy weight cut. This camp has been immaculate. All of my coaches and teammates, we're all just been vibing so well this camp, and actually really excited that I get 5 rounds with Joanna. And so you know, training for a 5-round fight is a bit different than training for a 3-round fight, and there's so much good energy at the gym, and I've been able to pull that here with me in Tampa.
And we were recently just talking to her minutes ago, and you know she mentioned about the pressures and everything that comes with holding the belt, and we've seen the belt change hands several times, at strawweight. Why do you think fighters haven't been able to hold on to that belt after Joanna Jedrzejczyk lost it?
That's a fight game, especially in MMA. It's crazy, and everybody's different. I think the reason why it's been switching hands so often after Jedrzejczyk lost is because before that she had held it for so long that everybody beneath her was so hungry to get to that gold, and it just made us all that much more better. And so we all grew and evolved, and that's what you see. You see a bunch of hungry girls that are just like chomping at the bit to get the gold.
Joanna's lost fights is pretty much just the fact she was outstruck. I mean, Valentina took her down a couple times, but is that kind of what you need to do? I mean, or is there elements that you need to mix everything in there in order to win this fight?
Yeah, I don't think there's necessarily anything I need to do. I feel like if I go in there and just be myself and flow with my movements and utilize all the tools that I have, in my toolbox, then I will be victorious.
You've kind of been forced to evolve, especially, moving up from atom weight and everything and being on this stage. Do you feel like, she has evolved in that same sense? I mean, she moved up a weight class as well, but it's coming back down. I mean, do you see, fast changes in her game over the past few years, or is it basically still more or less the same?
I have not seen too many changes in her style, and some people are content with sticking to what they're good at and knowing what they're good at and winning their fights that way.
Just kind of piggybacking on that question, the evolution of the fight game and trying to make sure that it's not the same old thing. How important is your support system and that game plan going forward, knowing, all right, you're going to utilize your strengths, but you also got to keep an eye on what the other person's doing as well to put yourself in a position to succeed?
Yeah, that's that's the name of the game for anybody that is in the pursuit of greatness, right? Is how do I evolve my game so that I am unique and so that I stand out above the crowd, and that's why I love the sport of MMA is because I'm a student of the game and I continue to learn and grow and evolve, and I relish in that. I relish in the fact that I am improving my weaknesses. That not only am I improving my weaknesses, but I'm also improving my strengths. And I've been fighting professionally for over 12 years, but I still continue to learn and grow. And with each fight, I get better, and with each opponent, they give me something that can add to my resume, so that the next person I fight, I'm that much stronger, I'm that much better, I'm that much wiser.
Joanna's been ranked really high at some points in pound for pound. You come from a camp in Albuquerque where a ton of greatness has come out of, obviously Holly Holm and John Jones becoming champions and many more. Do you think a win with Joanna, does that maybe put you in a light like that where people will start looking at you more in that light, with Joanna being, the champion that she was in her resume?
Absolutely, for sure it would, and again, that's the reason why I took the fight, because in my opinion, if you're not going to give me the belt, Joanna is the next best thing, truly, and to me the rankings don't do her justice. I don't think she should be ranked where she's at, considering her past and her resume of people that she's fought, and the people that she's lost to. So to me, this is a championship fight.
Did you speak to Holly after she had the pull out of the fight in Melbourne? How disappointed was she to not get that opportunity to go back there?
Yeah, of course. Holly's one of my best friends, and of course she's disappointed. Of course she's sad, but that's the fight game. Like, people don't understand how much time and sacrifice goes into a training camp, and when you're at the very end of it, it's like you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You're ready to go. It's like standing in line for a roller coaster all day, and then it starts to rain as soon as you get to the front of the line. It's like, it's that feeling. It's like, I've been waiting all this time, and injuries happen, and you have to look at the longevity of your career versus trying to do something stupid. And it's not like she was the main event of the card. I think it was a great choice on her end to do what she did, so she can heal up and save the longevity of her career.
Do you think she maybe tried to come back a little too soon after the Amanda fight?
No, Holly's always been an active fighter, and she was eager to get back in there and train. She was healthy. She came back and, she took the time that she needed, and, things happen. And when you're getting punched and kicked and thrown around on a daily, it's inevitable that you're going to get injured. And the majority of fighters coming into fight week are injured because of their training. But they have that week to heal up, to recover to the fight night.
You've spoken about being the first mom champ in the UFC. We spoke to Mackenzie Dern as well. She also shared a similar goal. So what advice would you give to someone like Dern, and perhaps maybe other women who are looking at that as a goal of theirs?
I think that I'm really happy for Dern, and I'm also very proud of the UFC for standing behind her and supporting her in her journey back into her fight career. And so that makes me happy that I work for an organization like the UFC. But the advice I would give is, take it day by day, and make sure that you have a great support system that understands that your priorities have shifted, and to not put too much pressure on yourself to have everything instantaneously, like everything just zap back to the way it was. Obviously, man, I can't believe she got in so soon. I was just telling her yesterday in the workout room, it took me 10 months, and it's 4 months for her. And I'm like, holy moly, that's insane to me, because I gained a lot of weight when I was pregnant. I gained like 50 pounds. So it took me a little longer, but I'm very happy for her, and I'm actually eager to see how she performs.
It was cool to see that she has her baby here with her, but you mentioned the support system, and you utilize that, I'm sure, to have less distraction during fight week and stuff like that. Is that correct? And if so, do you think that might be too much of a distraction for Mackenzie to actually have a 4-month-old on hand during fight week?
I think it really is to each its own. It might be more of a distraction for her baby not to be here, because now she's worried about how her baby's doing versus knowing that her baby is in the safety of where she's at, in the vicinity of where she's at. If she needed to get to her baby sooner, that she could.
Michelle, we spoke a couple months ago about kind of the impact of young female they knew you as a fighter, but now kind of getting to know the real you. Do you understand kind of the legacy that you're going to leave and the impact? I mean, talk about it instantaneously with Mackenzie Dern, the impact that you have as an athlete to females that are coming up through the UFC and other sports as well, or is that something that you'll kind of realize maybe after you're done fighting?
It's something that has kind of been coming into this new chapter of my journey within the last year, I would say. And it's really cool, actually, because at the gym, I came into the gym as the young buck. I was the one that just got into MMA, that nobody knew who was. Everybody calls me Peanut at the gym. I was like everybody's little sister. And now we fast forward to 12 years later, and I'm the old one. I'm the old one in the gym trying to crack jokes with the young guys, and I'm not funny because I'm like out of the scene. Like, that's me, and it's just so bizarre to me. But I am really embracing the idea that I can become a captain, that I can, pull some of these amateurs aside and say, hey, I know you had a bad day. It happens. That I can, help some of these rising stars that are in my gym and give them some motivation, help them out with the recovery, help them out with some little tips and tricks here and there, whether it's, like an actual physical like trick or a mental trick, or even something that has to do with, their business and how they operate and how they manage their career. I've really been able to embrace that this new journey that I'm going through, and it gives me the chills just thinking that, by stepping into the octagon on Saturday and by having these interviews and by talking to somebody that I don't know and telling them, man, you can do it, take it one day at a time, and that affecting them for the rest of their lives, it does. It gives me the chills. And martial arts changed my life at a very young age, and if it can just do that for one person, then it will all be worth it.